want you to comment too, though. I want you to listen and comment. Ask the question again, though.
I want to hear what y'all say. I want to hear what y'all say.
See, this is something we can put on the Zoom.
Big brother last night, he had a shirt that said perfection on it. And I asked him, is perfection relative or is it universal?
You asked me if it's relative or is it universal?
Where would you find perfection at?
Where would you find it at?
Where would you find it? In a relative sense or in a universal sense? What would you look for?
Yeah, you know, well,
Universal meaning
it depends
everybody.
on the thing about perfection. You know, what you think of perfection is, what perfection is. You know, what the dictionary says. See, that's where you first start building that. See what the dictionary says. What the dictionary say, read that, and then understand it, and then put your own input in it. That's what I do.
For me, man, it's like there's no wrong in the moment.
There's no perfection to you. It's no wrong in the moment. See, that's your conception of it.
But I know it's relative.
You know it's
It
relative.
can't be universal if you explain it.
But, and then in
You're
conversation,
still gonna find flaws in it. So I think perfection is like a relative. Depends on the person.
Come on in here, Brother Dave. What's your take on it?
Because I haven't even finished yet.
Go ahead.
Because it goes deeper. But then I'd rather, let's see.
Oh, go ahead and finish.
Okay, my take on perfection is relative. I would say this is relative to the person who got the concept to understand what perfection is. Ray, how you doing? Peace, brother. You got to understand if they understand what perfection is. Whoever, I'm just speaking from my idea of perfection. Perfection to me is an ongoing process. And there is no kind of perfection in this form down here. Nowhere we can understand down here. So in other words, I would feel perfection is a strive for your soul's desire. That's my take. And in a human form, I don't think we can achieve perfection. It's something we strive for. You know, so perfection, and then at that, perfection is not, it's really, I think perfection is out of the vocabulary, taking out the word, because see, you're finite in time. You know, it's it right there, and the only thing I can say that's it right there is this ain't of the finish. And then perfection is the word that man came up with and figured out to say that is. So I work with universal principles, and the principles have it that vibration, frequency, all that is you would say relative, because it depends on if a person understands this and know how to apply it. Then it turns on a person who don't understand it and it still applies because they got some type of spiritual ability, soul wealth, soul wisdom to implement that. That's my take on perfection. My take on perfection.
I think anything on a universal scale as far as perfection, somebody's always going to be around to say, well, it ain't perfect to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you become aware enough of the moment, you see all the energies all, you know, in a neutral position. It is a perfection right there. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the moment.
Yeah.
And the moment is always changing. So you got to change it up.
Everything repeats until the end of the present moment. That channel is always open.
The moment, yeah, the now. What about you, Brother Rob?
Y'all ain't ready for it.
Man, I gotta hear what you got to say.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta hear.
Well, you know what? It's a beautiful thing because okay, let's back up a little bit and let's talk about that word relative, right? Relative. What was the question again?
Is perfection relative or is it a universal thing?
Okay, let's take the first part of it. Is perfection relative? Okay, so that means that do you relate to the meaning of the word perfection? And to me, any true musician, any true music man, know that music is always evolving.
Right.
So you
There is
can't
no
put a
perfection.
period on it. Now, when you use the word perfected, that means like, okay, Mama cooking these greens. She put in all these ingredients. She put turmeric, she put vinegar, she put and she got them perfect. And that's it. And then she passed that recipe on. They're perfect. But music is not like that. It's steady evolving because the world is steady evolving. So you can't put no period.
It don't stop, man.
We're all like that. We're all like that.
We're evolving. So that's the first part of that question. Relative. So relative is even the word relative. I mean, it relates to you, but okay, relative just means do it relate to you.
Right.
But guess what? it relates to you at this time.
At that moment.
Tomorrow, you somebody different.
Yeah.
We
That's
getting
right.
we getting out of the limits of language here, man.
Yeah, you get it. That's
what
what
language
But
language
it's
is.
both. I agree with that.
So the word
It can be in the moment, but it
Relative
changes.
knowledge.
relative is just another word to mean do it presently relate.
That's right.
Okay, but presently,
But what's the only thing that exists but now?
right. But guess what? Tomorrow I may relate to something totally different.
What is tomorrow though?
Tomorrow is now. But you was
Tomorrow is now. That's right, right?
Wait,
That's right.
Tomorrow is
now. Go
tomorrow
ahead.
is now projected in the future.
All right.
Now, that's
Oh,
yours.
is that? All right.
That's
Okay,
what I always
wait.
say. Let me add on.
Ball's in your court.
Let me add on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm going to add on. Yeah.
You took the mic away, that's all right. You got the mic. It's just the mic.
Hey, he just served it up. Hey, he just served the ball up there. Hey, yeah.
Okay, so is perfection relative or is it universal? That's the question, right? Perfection. So to answer your question, Brother Martin, it can't be relative because relative just means how it relates to that individual in that moment. So the answer is no.
But here's the thing though. The only thing that exists is now.
Right. But the question is perfection relative? But relative when?
Now.
I mean, but now it's only now. 2 seconds ago it's gone.
But you are
So you
relative.
can't say
You're
relative.
relative to the now, though.
The now is the only
You're
thing you
relative to the
experience.
now. So relative is a necessary part of the construct.
Oh, that's it. Give me a second for now. And this is
Right.
Let me relate to this call.
That's right. Now. Now is your master. You gotta fucking yes.
So, you know, I got a book called The Power of Now.
Because the now is related to
Ooh.
you, because you relate to the now.
This is good
So
conversation,
now-
by the
so
way.
you can't take relatable out, relative out. Everything is relative.
Super.
Everything is connected.
Where are you?
Yeah, that's why I say yes. And then also depends on where the person mindset at.
Super. Everybody can really hear you. Where are you?
They
Yeah.
randomly
Guys, we gotta go quantum for it to make sense.
There you go.
We gotta go quantum.
I'm at the beach waiting on you.